Eagles fly. Let's beat the squad. Big Pat, Shell, and Dante, the dark jive. Drop the stats on them. Drop the facts on them. Hurricane, baby. Let's get it on.
Hey, fam, it's your man Dante the Dark Knight, and welcome to another edition of Eagles Talk, the number one Eagles coverage show on Facebook that's by Eagles fans for Eagles fans. That's right. And welcome to our special edition. We have Ladies' Day on Eagles Talk today. Well, we have Lady Day on Eagles Talk today, but I don't know where the other one is. But she's coming. Hopefully, she'll be here in time. But anyway, we have the beautiful Nichelle on here. Everybody knows her. She's a regular. She's always in the room. You know her. She's on here. You're going to see her in a minute. Beautiful young lady. I told you we were going to have beautiful young ladies on the show today, and I'm hoping. Don't please. I'm not trying to go to Me Too and all that. I'm not trying to get any charges or anything like that. I'm not trying to belittle their football knowledge. As a matter of fact, it's because of their football knowledge that I'm having them on there, because our women fans are very knowledgeable. So that's a big reason why I'm having them on there. But I will throw the compliments their way. They're beautiful women. I just have to say it. I'm sorry. I just have to say it. Okay, so don't send me down. I don't want to get into sexual harassment and anything like that. Please don't bring up charges against me. All right. That's being said. Look, we have a big game today against the New York Giants, the rival New York Giants. And then everybody's thinking we're going to run over them. They're just the Giants. But guess what? The Big Bad Giants took us all the way to 6 minutes into the first game before we woke up and then pulled that game out. Thanks to Carson Wentz's heroics at the end of that game. It was very close. And I said it in the pregame to my co-host. Look, I'm not going to be realist, Dante, today. I'm not going to be the realist Eagles fan today. I'm going to be the fanatic Eagles fan today. I'm going to put aside everything that I see with my eyes, and I'm just going to go and look through the lenses of my Eagles glasses today. So, yes, I'm going to be like Pat.
Good luck with that. Good luck with that.
All right, Pat. What's going on, man? Good
What's
to have
up,
you.
man? What's going on, everybody? It's an Eagles game day Sunday, and I'm happy, man. We waited 14 days for this, maybe longer than that. Like, it's time to get this thing going, man. It's time to get this thing going.
Yes, it is. So, without further ado, I'm going to bring on one of our female guests. The other one is having just we're expecting her. Don't worry about it. But here is the one and only Nichelle. Hello, Nichelle. How are you?
Hey, I'm
Oh,
well. How
And
you
her
guys
son.
doing?
All right. Wow, we got a special guest. So, all
Yes,
right.
we
So
do.
this will be a great time to unveil who Nichelle is, because she just let me know in the pregame today. Michelle is the co-parenting this young man behind her with Todd Pinkston. Todd Pinkston. This is Todd Pinkston's son right there. And
This is oldest
Nichelle is,
firstborn.
yes, firstborn. So I've always loved Todd. Tongue in cheek. I'm only kidding. No, I'm only saying. I've always loved Todd. He's been the greatest receiver. I think he should be in the Eagles Hall of Fame. I think he's the greatest Eagles receiver of all time. Man, what a great guy. No, I'm only kidding. No, we like Todd, though. Don't get me wrong.
We do
And
like
it's
that.
good to see him. He looks like him, too. Are you fast like him? You got hands like him? He play football?
He's a quarterback actually.
Oh,
He's a
wow.
quarterback? Oh, my God. What school you
Yeah,
go to?
Timber Creek.
All right. Okay, so we might be hearing from the younger the younger Pinkston in years to come. All right, that's great, man. Give us a wave out there. Yo, what's up? Yo, that's what's up, man. All right, so we have our other two co-hosts in there, but I can't even direct her. I think I'll try to. I can't even direct her because we're on the line. All right, Teef, that's not the view we want. I mean, some guys will want that view, but we don't want that. I could put you on. Oh yeah, lift it up now. You know what I mean?
I'm glad I
Lift it
can't
up.
see the comments.
All right. The comments. You can see the comments, I think. All right, Teef. Yes, I see your beautiful face, Teef. Let's see that. All right, look. I want to get Teef on here, but I want to direct her a little bit before I get on here. But let me go to some comments while we see. Teef, I need to get your face in the view. I need you to have your headset on. And you're well lit. I like the way you're lit. You're well lit. But the first person in the room today, let me go to that. The first person in the room today is
There
Pat.
you go.
Pat was the first person in the room. Pat, why are you the first person in the room?
I,
All
I
right,
was,
no,
I was just
Pat.
testing
Pat
out.
doesn't count. Pat's disqualified. All right, the second person in the room is JT. Fly Eagles fly. Let's get this win. You know it, JT. Let's get this win. Second person in the room is Bill Kroll. What's up, fellas? What's up, Bill? Frank is third. He's here. And Christopher Burton is back in the house. Where's Christopher Burton? Okay, right there. What's up, fam? What's up, Chris? Oh, cousin. Cousin is in the house.
Yes.
Her birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday,
Happy
cousin.
birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Okay, all right.
I was about to throw a flag on you for singing.
All right, okay, all right. James Nook is in the house. My brother, look, DeMarco L. How you know we brothers? Number one, the same last name, right? Then if you look at it, our initials, DeMarco L. I'm Dante L. And funny thing, I named my two youngest same initials, Dante L. Jr. and Daria L. So we're all DLJs. All right, in the house. Daphne's in the house. And that's DeMarco again. All right, so Tifa, I'm still waiting for Tifa. Tifa, you gotta give me a better shot than that. Let me see. Back it up. Can you back up a little bit? All right, that's a good shot. Well, back up. You gotta back away. Back away.
There you go.
All right, we're going to go with that right now. All right, okay. I'm going to bring her on now. So here's our other lovely young lady. Oh, Teef, you got to go into the landscape mode. If you're on your phone, take your phone and turn it to the side so you can fill up the whole frame. It's not doing it?
Nah, it's okay.
All right, okay.
It's not doing it.
It's not doing it. All right, we'll go with that. All right, we'll go with that. So this is our second lady here, the beautiful Tifa. Tifa, what's up? We got you on now.
Hey y'all,
What's
hey
up?
Doctor, hey Pat, hey Michelle, how y'all doing?
All right, y'all did sign, you did sign that waiver where, I won't get brought up on Me Too charges or nothing like that. All right, okay, all right. I just want to make sure before I say, how beautiful you are and all that stuff, because I know you got a boo, because I see him all over social media. Tifa is in love, so y'all can fantasize and all you want right now, but she's in love, so don't even try it. I don't want y'all in her DMs. All right, and I'm going to help you out too, Nichelle. Don't want y'all in Nichelle's DMs either. Just leave them
Might
alone,
catch a
okay?
case.
Right, yes. Might
Hey,
catch
let's
a
get this
case.
drinking going on.
Don't
man.
do it. Let's start the first quarter. Let's start the first quarter.
You're now listening to the
All right. If you're new to Eagles Talk, you need to understand that we like to talk about our favorite football team, the Philadelphia Eagles, and we like to do so in such a relaxed manner that we enjoy our favorite adult beverage in the form of shots, which we do at the beginning of each quarter, and we have 4 of them here, just like a real game. So when we do a shot, you do a shot, and let us know what you're drinking. This week, or this month, if you're a fan of the show, you know that I'm not partaking in alcoholic beverages this month. So I have brought these 2 young ladies on to be my special guest shot takers. So they're going to take the shots for me. So I'm doing a shot of water, and I'm going to find out what the young ladies are doing a shot of. So, Teef, what are you doing a shot of today? Oh, your mic must
She's
be
on
muted.
mute.
Hold on.
Tequila.
Right. Tequila. Okay, tequila. And Nichelle, what would you be doing a shot of? Pour these tequilas now. You should be doing something right now.
Tequila, Patron Cafe with caramel coffee shot.
Oh, wow. Okay, there you
Shell would
go.
love that.
Yeah, Shell would love that because that's a nice girly drink right there. He would have his pink fluffy slippers on right now. He would be so cozy, and
I'm gonna
he would
leave
love
Shell
that shot
alone.
right there. Okay. Us real men, though, we would be doing a shot of what? What are you doing a shot of, Pat?
I'm doing Terramana tequila. Blanco.
Tequila. So everybody's doing
Yeah.
tequila. So everybody's drink is clear except for Michelle. So here we go. Down the hatch to this victory today because our Philadelphia Eagles are going to pull it out. So let's toast to that. 3, 2, 1, down the hatch.
Cheers.
That's good.
So good.
All right. So in this first quarter, we're going to talk about what you think the factors are going to be for this game here today. So as you know the drill here, I'm going to give our guests the first opportunity to give us their thoughts on what do you think the factors are going to be for today's game. I'll start with you, Nichelle.
First of all, our offense has to get going, and we definitely need our run game. So Sanders is going to be key, and Doug needs to let Deuce turn all them dudes loose. And we need to really establish a run game if we think we're going to get anywhere today with the Giants. And I think we also need our D-line to really step up and get some pressure on Jones. earlier in the week. Brandon Graham and a couple of the linemen were being interviewed on Comcast Sportsnet, and they said they noticed how bullyish that O-line is on the Giants, and they fully recognize they gotten better. So I think it's definitely going to have to be within our offense. We got to establish a run game, and we really need to pressure Jones to get him out of his groove.
Oh, I love that. See that? See that? I told you. Give her applause. Give her applause, man. Come on, man. That's what I'm talking about. Wow. That's what's up.
This is easy.
Some of the, so I should stop letting them go first, because then when I say it, it sounds like I'm copying off of them. But hey, look, all right, whatever. All right, Teef, what is it, Teef? What do you think the factors are going to be for today's game?
Running the ball. Running the ball. That's it. We got to run the ball and stop putting all the pressure on Carson Wentz. You're putting too much pressure on him.
All right, I agree with that too. See, man.
And if our defense can play like we played last week, 2 weeks ago, we'll be okay.
No doubt. I believe the same thing. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to type at the same time. I'm sorry. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Ladies, thank you so much. I told you guys we're going to be in for a treat, that we have some very knowledgeable fans all across our nation, our Eagles, Bird Gang Nation. We have very, very intelligent fans, knowledgeable about the game, and this is further proof of that. Thank you, ladies. I will put you in your I'm not going to call them cells for you, because I'm going to put you in the green room. I'm going to put you in the virtual green room, and I'll see you guys in the second quarter. Thank you again for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
All right, Pat. Factors. All right, this is not hard. I mean, because they provided all of the information. All we have to do is pontificate. I mean, expand on what they just said, because that's it. They hit it right on the nose.
The basic rules of today is dominate the line of scrimmage. You have to dominate the line of scrimmage. That's how you start with the running game, and that's how you get to the quarterback for the Giants. If our defensive front can dominate their offensive line, I know it's going to be a tall task because they have got better every week. We can go ahead and do a couple more things that we normally would do, like blitz. We have picked up the blitz in the last 2 weeks of the season, which has looked fantastic, by the way. Jim Schwartz has actually probably been listening to us when we tell him to blitz. Our offensive line, we get some guys back. We get some health. We get some guys back in the from IR. Johnson's going to be back. You know how productive we are. Carson is with Lane Johnson. So, therefore, we need to establish that line of scrimmage and run the ball. Right now, Miles Sanders is averaging 6.1 yards per carry. Like, get that man the ball. Run the rock. Like Shell would say, run the rock. I know we got Alshon Jeffrey back. There's some other key guys we get back today. But in hindsight, if we run the ball and we're dominating running the ball, everything else will work itself out.
All right, so since I'm in my fanatic mode, we going to win, man. Don't worry about that. I mean, I'm saying we're going to do all the things that you guys think that we need to do. It's going to be done. Yes, Jim Schwartz is going to bring the pressure. He's going to get after that guy because he knows that he's Carson Wentz north. Yeah, Carson Wentz north. Meaning you don't know when he's going to turn the ball over. You know what I'm saying? He's a turnover machine. So if we just bring a little pressure and get in his face, he's going to turn the ball over. They have the same problem we have. They have the same problem, and they have the same concern going into this game that we have with Carson Wentz. Mm-hmm. If he takes care of the ball, they have a much better chance of winning. And they have not seen that often this season, just as we haven't seen that often this season. Carson Wentz, so that's our biggest question mark. Carson Wentz taking care of the ball and not making dumb decisions and not giving the ball to the other team.
Correct.
But I agree with Nichelle when she said that, yeah, we have to put that pressure on. That was one of my things that I would do different in the second half from Thursday's show. If I was Jim Schwartz, I would bring the pressure more often. We've had success. Brandon Graham, 7 sacks, just having his best season yet. So we have to do that.
He's 2 sacks off of his career high.
Right, exactly. So let the boy eat, man. And we're healthier. We got Malik Jackson is coming back, man. And I haven't heard Brandon Graham say it, but I can't help but believe that this defensive line, when it is healthy, is such a key factor to him performing better because you got monsters in the middle there. You got Fletcher Cox, and Fletcher Cox has been playing like Fletcher as of late. You got Malik Jackson, who was having a hell of a year before he got hurt. And then you have Hargrave. And these guys bring the pressure up the middle. So when the more attention you have to give them, the more opportunities you give BG to have one-on-one on the outside. And he is a monster. You know, he's relentless in his energy and his go-get-em. So I think that is contributing to him having the season he's having. So let the boys eat today, send the pressure, and definitely run the ball like Teef said. You guys are making my job easy.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
glad I let you guys go first. Run the damn ball.
The fanatic Dante Dark Knight Johnson over there, right?
Yeah.
You know, the last time we played the Giants, we had 7 red zone opportunities. 7 red zone opportunities. It could have been an easier blowout game. We scored 40-plus points our last game, and we converted those red zone opportunities. You get a guy back whose specialty is jump balls. That might help in the red zone. I'm just saying.
Right. Yeah, definitely that'll help. But I agree with Teef in running the ball more, and establishing that we have our number one running back. We have to run the ball. We have to do better in time of possession. That helps everybody out.
Yes,
if we can just hold the ball, and this I'm fanatic, Dante. Let me pull back a little bit. All right. So what's going to happen today is Carson Wentz is going to have a monster game because he's going to recognize that all we need him to do is move the chains. We don't need him to make the spectacular play every play. I know he loves that and then 50-yard bombs and stuff like that. But let's matriculate the ball down the field. Let's move the chains. You know what I mean? And Doug, you can help him with that. The 3-step drops, run the ball more. If we're successful in the run, the play action is going to be there. Come on, Carson, make better decisions. We don't need 30-yard, 50-yard passes all the time. They're nice to see, believe me. I love to see the highlights when that happens, but I just want to see us with more points than them. And I know a good part of that will be just getting down there, hopefully getting 7 more opportunities in the red zone, and this time converting them. So those are what I think the factors are today. Let me go to some comments out here.
Before you go to comments, I gotta do this. I'm about to throw the whistle on myself because I should have did something first.
You're right.
So everybody out there asking who's playing and everything like that, who's not playing, I do apologize for not giving you the inactives. So for the Philadelphia Eagles, the inactives right now is Nate Sudfeld, Craig James, Jason Hutley, Quez Watkins, which I kind of hate, and JJ Arcega-Whiteside.
Which he kinds of loved because we were on pregame and he's looking at the inactives and I hear him, yes! I mean, like he was, I thought that it was a game on. I thought it was a college game on. Or he saw some type of college result because that's how excited he was. He was like, yes! And I'm like, it's no game on. It's only 12. And I'm like, what? What's going on? He said, JJ Arcega is not activated. I'm like, all right, that's a good thing. I guess that's a good
time.
thing.
I just got to say it's about time because he hasn't been active all season. But anyway, to the Giants, RJ McIntyre, defensive tackle, Kyle Murphy, guard, TJ Brunson, linebacker, Jackson Burton, offensive tackle, and wide receiver Dante Pettis.
All right. So there you have it. Let me see what the people are saying. What are their takes on what we need to do? Tim Mack says, another windy game. Need to attempt to establish the run. Try to get the screen game going. Great point, Tim. That's a great point. I was thinking that. It didn't come to mind, but you're right. We haven't. I think we can count on both hands how many screens we have run this year. And that's a big part. I think that could be a big part with a guy like Miles Sanders and him being healthy. So Lane Johnson is back. We got our line is healthier. With this combination, I think they played together in one game before, if I'm not mistaken. I think I read a report that this combination of offensive line played one game and they gave up no sacks. So that bodes well for Carson Wentz with this combination of offensive linemen that's available today. But I agree. Establish the run. Get the screen game going. No downfield bombs that are going to be blown all over the place. Yes, we have to take into account the weather, and it's going to be very windy up there and rainy. So, yeah, you're right, Tim. And that goes into what I'm saying. 3-step drops. Get the ball out quick. Take what they give us. We'll take a 6-yard pass. We'll take a 9-yard pass. You know what I mean? We'll take any pass that is plus yards. Unless it's 3rd and 10 and you throw a 2-yard pass. We won't take that. Okay. All right. Anyway, Williams says we have to come out swinging, play a full 60 minutes, not just 30 minutes, Every phase of the game counts: offense, defense, and special teams, including field goal kicking. That's what we're going to do, William, because I'm in my fanatic mode. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to come out here and we're going to throw the first punch. That's what we were doing in 2017 when we won our Super Bowl. We were punching the other team in the mouth first, meaning we were scoring early and often, putting the pressure on them, making them have to chase instead of us chasing. And that's what we need to do. We need to come out and swing first, throw the first punch, cold cock them in the mouth, like Terrence Crawford last night. Anyway, but we need to do that. Our third co-host, Shelman, is deployed on security detail, but he is chiming in. He says, we need to make the kitchen hot and blitz, run the clock, and slow down the game. I love that. We miss you, Shell. You be safe out there. But you're right. He's absolutely right, too.
Basically, the keys is everything that our co-host has said. You know, run the ball, dominate up front, and we could be successful in this game, man.
Yeah, I definitely believe that. Christopher Burton says, run the ball, corners and safety will cheat up. Boom, bust them over the top. Then run the ball again and repeat. I like that one. Eddie is in the house, my favorite Republican. Ugh, Nate Jerry is playing. Oh, is he?
No, he's not playing.
Oh, good. Woo.
Yeah,
Man, stop it, Eddie. See? That's what the
this is
Republicans do.
week
They lie. They lie, Eddie.
We're not
They
gonna do
lie.
that.
You see that? You talking about that? See? All right, okay. All right. Sulema, the beautiful Sulema is in the house. We'll take any pass that's a completion and not an interception. I agree with that. Palatero's back. Yeah, where you been, Palatero? I haven't seen you. Fellas, what's going on? We haven't seen you. Where you been? Let me know. You been traveling? What's going on? He says, I hope Doug play calling and playbook is better today. That's definitely a factor. We didn't mention that. Doug Peterson having to call a better game. He has to having to have better play design. I think Michelle did talk about that. I hope Doug Peterson does have better play designs and calls a better game. All right, here we go. That was the end of the first quarter. Let's end the quarter, and I'll bring the ladies back.
And that's the end of the quarter.
All right, so there's Michelle. Tifa. All right, we see her. She's trying it again. It doesn't work. All right, here we go. We're going to bring you on. And there's Tifa. So, ladies, thank you for joining us again. We are back. Start the second quarter, Pat.
You're now listening to the second quarter.
All right, we ain't got time for all that. You know we do shots. We about to do shots again. All right, okay. I mean, we running out of time. All right, so you know we do shots. We do shots again. We like the Eagles. We're gonna talk about the Eagles, and we're gonna talk about them while we're drunk. Okay, so everybody get your drinks together, and here we go. So Tifa is doing the tequila. Michelle is doing the tequila. Tequila and coffee and stuff like that. Yeah, real sweet, real good. And Pat is doing the Terramaya, and I am doing the strong, uncut water. Okay, so this is straight water, nothing in it. All right, here we go. So, to our Philadelphia Eagles, beating the brakes off of the Giants today. Down the hatch, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Woo. Water. I'm gonna
that would kill anything.
All right, so yeah. So second quarter, I'm trying to go over. Where you put that? Okay, here we go. Second quarter. All right, so we have people coming back. We turned off the injury reserve list. We turned off of injury. We have some people coming back: Lane Johnson, Alshon Jeffrey, Miles Sanders, and the such. And I just want to ask you guys: who do you think the newcomers are going to help or hurt the chemistry of this team? Because they're coming back and they haven't played for a while. Like Alshon Jeffrey, we haven't seen him all year. What's that going to do? You know, I mean, not all of them collectively, but I'm just throwing Alshon out there as an example. He's coming back after not playing all year, and he's going to take some snaps away from somebody. So that's just an example of may hurt the team, and he may help because he gives us another big wide receiver that can get that jump ball in the end zone, like you said, Pat. So what do you think collectively the newcomers coming back onto the team for this game after the bye, are they going to help the chemistry or hurt the chemistry? I'll start with you, Tifa.
I'm 50-50 with that, Dante. I think they could help it and they can hurt it. I'm 50-50 with that. I'm unsure. I haven't seen Alshon play in forever. It seems like, like, so I don't want to get my hopes up too high, and then I don't want to be too low about the situation. But I don't know. I'm
I hear you.
50-50 with it. Like, I'm 50-50 with it.
And that was a perfect example. Alshon, like,
Mhm.
yeah,
Mhm.
he's going to take some snaps away from some people, but he can possibly be
It
a
can
guy
hurt
that's
us,
getting down. So
right?
yeah, so
Mhm.
I'm with you on that, Tifa. Thanks, Nichelle. What do you think about that?
Well, I think it could go either way, to you and Tifa's point, but part of that has to do with Doug and where he lines people up at, what kind of schemes he puts them in.
Right.
But the other part of that is, I think and that's on the executional side, but on the kind of mental and getting the players ready, the young guys love Alshon. You know what I mean? They
Yeah.
love having
I
him
saw
out
that.
there. They love teaching, learning from him. So that may help them perform even better to know that he's playing with them. So it can go either way. I think on the execution side, Doug has to really put people in position to make plays. But from a team morale standpoint, I think the young guys really like having Alshon out on the field with them.
Excellent point. Excellent point. Uh, I think that you are absolutely right on that, Doug. It's going to be a big part of Doug and how he puts these guys in position to succeed today. It's going to be playing the right players at the right time. I definitely agree with that. We've had trouble with that in the past, so I hope he gets it together. And what I mean by having problems with that, we didn't play our best players when we had the opportunity to. We are discovering that Travis Fulgham is a good receiver, and that's something that we had to discover by accident, by
Yeah.
by the fact that people got hurt. But he should have been playing. We did not play our best players at that specific time. He should have been playing. What he's doing is not new. We was hearing reports of him having that type of a preseason, and yet he was almost cut. So
He was
I agree
cut.
with you. Yeah, he
He
was
was
cut.
cut.
Yeah, we almost lost him. So thank you, ladies. Thank you for your commentary. We will see you in the third quarter, and I promise we won't be long. All right. All right. Pat.
Yeah.
Um,
I,
that
I,
was a
I,
key point she made.
yeah, I
Doug
totally agree
Peterson
with that.
has to put these
Mhm.
guys in the position to succeed. He has to play the best guys. He has to play the best guys, the best,
At,
the
at,
people that give it the best chance to win.
it's almost come down to situational football. You got to be able to understand the situation that you're in, what athletes give you what on what downs, and play it by that. You can't just say I'm gonna put Alshon Jeffrey in the game and play him 40 snaps. This man hasn't played it down in almost a year, in almost a full year. So you have to, yes, you got to test the waters with the guys. You got to see what ability they might have, especially coming back from these injuries. Miles Sanders, I understand that he had a knee injury, so you might want to get him in there a little bit, but at the same time, he is your de facto number one running back. Alshon Jeffrey, if he wasn't injured, would be your de facto number one receiver. So these guys do need to get some playing time, but it also, like I said before, goes to situational football. Situational football, and you're in the red zone. What's your specialty in the red zone? Do we have a situation in the red zone that betters our understanding? Like if we have a 5'9" corner gets an Alshon Jeffrey that's 6'3", who goes up for the ball. Why aren't we throwing the ball up towards that receiver? And that's the same thing with Travis Fulgham. Like if he's 6'2" and he's going to get a corner 5'10", your number one play it should be a fade to the back of the end zone, because you got to realize the Giants have a very good run defense, and for us to not be a successful running team yet, you got to take advantage of what the defense is giving you.
All right. Well, we need him to be a little better play design. I mean, that sounds good. It sounds very very obvious. You have a tall guy, you throw a fade, and I'm with that. But we have to be. I need him to be a little more creative too. I
Yeah, that's
mentioned
true.
that. I mentioned that I saw Andy Reid put his quarterback in motion. His quarterback
Listen,
in motion.
I know you about
Now
to get
come on.
fanatic
Now
right
come
now.
on.
I know you about to get
I-
fanatic,
all
get crazy
right,
with
all
it.
right, all right.
Listen,
But
Jalen Rager needs to run the ball today. I
right,
get you.
exactly.
I
I
get
need to
you.
see
We need to
some.
be innovative
Yes.
today. I get you.
Use
I'm
this
there
guy,
with you.
man.
I'm there with you.
We got two. I think we have two outstanding weapons on the field. I mean, they haven't made their name for themselves yet, but we have a Jalen Reagor and we have a Miles Sanders. If you need to be creating some plays. No. Let me stop. fanatical, Dante, is Doug in this week off has created some innovative plays that's going to take advantage of these guys' special ability. Miles Sanders and Rager. That's what's going to happen today. This is fanatical, Dante. This is what's going to happen today. I'm not hoping. I know it's going to happen. I know Doug is about to bounce back. I know Carson Wentz is about to have, he's going to not play like he did in the first half of the season. He feels more comfortable having his guys back on the offensive line, and you're about to see, in the words of Ike Reese, the Bucko Bronc. The Bronco Buck today. You better believe that, okay? Carlson is going to have a bounce-back game today, limit the turnovers. He's going to feel comfortable. This offensive line haven't given up a sack the last time they played together, and I have confidence that with Lane Johnson back and JP on the other side and everyone in their proper places, that he's going to feel confident. He's not going to have to be a hero. He's not going to be under pressure like that today. And we're going to dominate. We're going to dominate. But yes, Doug has had to. I hope he went to the drawing board. I hope he brought some of those 14 offensive minds that we hired during the offseason too. I hope he included them in the conversation, because it didn't seem like he had them in the room with them in the first half of the season. You bring in 14 offensive minds, and then you listen to 0 of them. That doesn't make any sense to me. But look, this is the fanatical Dante. All right,
listen,
I digress.
Last time we were on during our show during the week, and I said, they need to run Jordan Mailata. I actually sat back and thought about that, and I realized that somebody that's 6'8", 354 pounds, and somebody that's 6'1", if I see somebody 6'8" coming at me, the first thing I could easily do is take away his legs. I know he played rugby, but there are innovative ways to get him into this offense. He's a very nimble guy on his feet, so therefore you can add him as that swing tackle, which they're going to do today, and you can put him as that third or fourth tight end and sneak him out. Innovative.
All right, Anais Boyd is on there. Where you been, Anais? You're late. I should put you in the back. But anyway, all right. I think the relationship and chemistry between Carson and Alshon was shown today. Watch their body language. If Carson misses Alshon, will he play ball or be a diva? Will Carson force the issue? I've always said Carson plays better without weapons for some reason. Can't wait to see. Go Birds. And I kind of partially agree with that. And I know what he meant. Let me decipher. He says, I've always said Carson plays better without weapons, meaning like Deshaun and Alshon, the veterans that we have deemed or termed being his weapons or his number ones, more well-known receivers. I think Aeneas means he plays better with the no-name guys, because they are weapons too. Travis is a weapon, so he doesn't mean without weapons. Rager is a weapon. He doesn't mean without people with talent. He just means those guys such as like Deshaun and Alshon, the veterans. All right, Tim Mack, you can tell me if I'm wrong. Tim Mack says maybe true, but I don't think they will come out and put him on blast like that. I pray that Alshon comes on the field and balls out, but he needs to keep his mouth shut with the reporters. Yes, he does. And
yes, he does.
And I hope that what Nichelle said is true, that the young boys do look up to him, but I'm hoping that he's providing.
They call him OG.
Yeah,
Uncle
all right,
Archon.
OG, yeah. But I hope that he is providing a good example for them. Let's put it that way, because we had rumblings about Alshon being the one that leaked the past problem we had in the locker room. So I hope that he's leading by giving them a good example, so that they can be good teammates. Let's put it that way. And I'm not saying that he's not a good teammate, but as with any person who thinks they have the talent enough to help this team, you want the ball. And receivers are divas, so to speak. So when they're not getting the ball, they usually are disgruntled. So I don't really too much blame that on him. But let me go to some more comments. Jeff says Carlson 300+ yards, 3 TDs, no picks. That's what I'm talking about, Whammy. You're almost to where I think he's going to be. You're about 200 yards less than what I think he's going to have, and you're about 3 touchdowns left. Carson's going to light it up today. 500 touchdowns and about 500 yards and about 6 touchdowns. That's what
I was going to say that that's going to be a forever record.
Yeah, that's because I'm fanatical Dante today. I'm thinking, like I'm looking through my Eagles lenses. Cross patterns, quick slants. I like that. Dallas game time. Tequila time. Okay, it's tequila time. And you're right. The quarter is over. So let's go right into this third quarter. Start the third
And
quarter while I
that's
bring the
the
ladies
end
on.
of the quarter. You're now listening to the third quarter.
All right, this is where I really asked them not to bring charges up. All right, so let me tell you the difference between our male guests and our female guests. So, and our male guests, and this is not knock on anybody. So, our male guests, they just sit there, they just sit in the little green room and they're pacing and they're watching and all that. Our female guests, they are gone. They be gone. As soon as I put them into the green room, Michelle is gone. You know what I'm saying? She's out. But I understand. She look like she's cooking and all that. So she's on the stove and everything. Tifa, I don't know what Tifa doing. She might be blowing. I don't know, but you know what I mean. I'm not gonna get to that. She might be blowing, but Tifa's out. All I see, I don't see Tifa, and then I see smoke. I'm only kidding. All right, I'm joking. All right, scratch that. I'm joking. All right, but we had the ladies back. All right, we don't have time for all that. You know what we do? We like to take a shot. Shot time. Let me know what you're drinking out there. Everybody get your shots up. And we're about to do this for the third quarter. It's almost game time. Our Eagles are almost have their foot in the Giants' ass. We just have to wait another 10 minutes before it starts. All right, so here we go. Get your drinks ready. I got mine. I'm drinking water.
We doing tequila.
Michelle is drinking tequila with the coffee, and Tifa is drinking tequila, and Pat is drinking tequila. So here we are to our Eagles victory today. And she just switched to brown. Oh, and she's a true G.
Ooh.
Yo, let me tell you this before I take the shot. All right, so Tifa's been around for a long time too. Tifa comes out. We talk about JT, but in our early days, like the year we played Super Bowl stuff, Tifa used to come to the tailgates with us and everything. So Tifa's been on the scene for a while. So we appreciate you, Tifa. We appreciate your loyalty, and I'm glad to give you this opportunity. And I want to tell the people out there, you got your podcast. Your podcast is back on. It's back
it'll be back on. Yeah, season 2 is getting ready to start, guys. Hollywood Hoops and Huddles sports podcast hosted by me, Teef Schefter.
Yeah, check it out, Teef Schefter. So here
it's
we
on
go.
all platforms.
All platforms. So make sure you subscribe to Hollywood Huddles and what? What's that?
Hoops and Huddles. Get it right.
Hoops and Huddles. All right. Here we go. And I'm not even drinking. But here we go. Down the hatch. 3, 2, 1.
Cheers.
Yeah, we need this right about now.
Score a touchdown, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high, and watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles fly, on the road to victory. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
All right, Eagles. That's right. Here we go.
That was a hard shot, Teef. I see you.
That was a hard one.
All right, so I know my answer to this question. I'm going to ask it now. I know my answer to this question, but will Carson return to being Carson? What do you guys think? Is this the day that we see Carson return to being the Carson of old, the Carson of the last month of last season, the Carson of 2017? Is this the beginning of that run? What do you think, Tifa?
Well, as I've been saying, y'all, I think it's a mental thing with Carson Wentz, y'all. I don't think it's really, if your mind not right, your play not going to be right. I really think it's his mental, all the injuries and stuff that he's been getting. I think he's scared. I really do. And then look at the O-line. It's a mental thing with me. It don't have nothing to do with the play calling. I think he tries hard 2 times, but I really think it's a mental thing. He don't have no confidence. That's what I believe. And I've been saying this like the beginning since last year. He don't have no confidence.
Well,
he gets hurt every year. So you just think about it. When you go out there, you looking at them big behind men ready to come hurt you. It's like, oh.
And there's some truth to that. I mean, mentally thinking, you know what I mean? He has a lot to think about if you think about it. I know he's a professional and stuff like that, but he also has the fact that they drafted a quarterback in the 2nd round. He's still living in the shadow of Nick Foles. So if you touch on the mental aspect, I can see where that could be.
And then the contract is like the money that he's got, and it's a lot. It's a lot. I really think it's a lot on him. It's a lot.
All right. So what do you think, Michelle? Is Carson? We going to see the old Carson today, or some remnants of him, or what?
Well, I think we should stop trying to push for the old Carson. He doesn't have the same team and the same people around him, and he's not in the same situation. So he keeps trying to be the old Carson. We keep wanting to see the old Carson, but the old Carson is not what we need right now. We need him to evolve to understand the game and take what's given to him. Every play can't be do or die. Every play can't be, it's the championship play and it's the last. But that's how he's still playing like old Carson. And we need him to play with what he has now and understand the game and manage the game from not just a mental, but a football IQ level. So that's not old Carson. We need new Carson. We need football IQ Carson so he can make better decisions and not just, it's and yeah, we want to see the Bronco buck, but he needs to mature in his game where he bucks when necessary, understands when, I don't have the opportunity to buck, so I got to fall back. So I want to see a new Carlson. I don't want to see old Carlson. I want to see grown-up Carlson.
Excellent point. Excellent point.
Before you put them down, because we're getting close to game time, I want to get their game predictions.
Yeah, because we're probably not going to have a fourth quarter, but you guys are signed on for the post game too, right? So you will be on after the game, all right? Okay, just want.
I'll be on after the game.
All right, so let me get a prediction because it's almost 4 minutes, so we're not going to have a fourth quarter. So what do you think is going to happen today? Give me a score prediction, Tifa.
Eagles 27-14.
All right, I'll take that.
27-14.
What about you, Michelle?
I think we might get some more points today, so but it's still gonna be close. I'm gonna go with the Eagles 34, the Giants 30.
Wow. Okay. All right.
You gave big numbers.
If we get 34 points, I'll take that. So, ladies, thank you so much. Beautiful ladies. I told you before, don't be DMing them. Don't be in their DMs and all that. They're just for your visual consumption. All right. So they're just here for you to look at, but they will be back after the game. Thank you, ladies. Go, and we'll see you guys after the game.
All right. See you after the game. Bye.
All right.
I thought you were about to end it. I'm like, hold up. I ain't get my prediction yet.
You gotta give your prediction. I know you got to give your predictions. Go ahead.
Listen, man. Forget what Shulman's saying. He said trade Carson Wentz and get Justin Fields from Ohio State. Of course, Shulman's going to say some crap like that. That's Shulman.
Ohio State. When's the last
quarterback
that
from
Ohio State has produced? Please, I'm waiting.
I'm waiting.
I'll be here all day too, Sel. So if you come up with them, you just text me or something like that. But anyway, go ahead, Pat.
But anyway, with that being said, I think Carson Wentz, on to Nichelle, what Nichelle said is he has to be a new and improved Carson Wentz. He can't relish on the past, and he has to move forward in order to be better quarterback today and take critical advice. Be able to take that advice that's given to you about your mistakes and be better in being the quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles. With that being said, I really think we dominate up front, like I think we should do every week, run the ball and be more dominant on the front side of the ball as far as the defense line and offensive line. And I think we come out with this game with more points than they do.
All right. Look, first of all, I want to commend Michelle. That was an excellent commentary on that question right there. We all talk about, seeing the old Carson Wentz, seeing the Carson Wentz that makes plays, but she is absolutely right. And we've said it in different ways, but she just put it so eloquently and put it right on point. We've said it, like we need Carson to throw the ball away. We want Carson to take the underneath, take what the defense give him. And in essence, what we're saying is we need Carson's game to mature. We need to see a fifth-year quarterback whose game has grown to the level to be able to recognize that. And she put it so eloquently in saying that we don't need to see old Carson. We need to see a more mature Carson, a veteran quarterback who's been in this league for 5 years, who knows that he has to throw the ball away, who knows that he has to take what the defense is given. We've heard that in the past. His teammates have even commented on it. We need to see a Carson that takes advantage of what the defense gives him. So it was so on point for her to say that we need to see a more mature Carson Wentz, not the old one, because that's who he's trying to be, and that's probably why he has the same trouble he's always had.
Yeah, she also has the Eagles on her fingernails. I think I saw that. Oh, you got Eagles painted on your nails?
Yes, she does. That's incredible. All right, so it's 1 o'clock, man. This quarter is over.
Your prediction.
my prediction, as always, I think that we do get after him today. I think that the defense will come through and force Daniel Jones into some situations where he may turn the ball over. And I think that I think Doug has come out of this bye week and he has designed plays that's going to take advantage of all the returning players and get them involved. And we're going to have way more points than what they have. So that's what it is for me. All right. So this is for Dante the Dark Knight. And for my co-host, Pat, we will see you guys. It's the flag on her nails, she says. It's the flag. All right. So
cool.
we will see you guys after the game, after the Eagles victory. Come back and celebrate with us on Eagles Talk. Till then, go Eagles!
We go live in 5, 4, 3, 2. Smash him up, crack that fool. Quarterback crack, yo, sack that fool. Hit him, 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 hit him. Smash him up, watch that move. Went too swift, can't catch these dudes. Can't